Alrighty guys, what is up? Benham here, and today we're playing Standoff Hardpoint. This is a Xbox League play game. I 3v4 the other team. It's 4v4 for a little bit in the beginning, but then my teammate backs out, and then we have to play them until one of their teammates back out, but for the most part it is a 3v4 match. That's not the point of this commentary. What I wanted to talk about in this commentary is how YouTube is becoming more and more of a business and less about the creator and kind of like having fun. Obviously, people make money off of this, but I kind of just wanted to go in depth about how YouTube is becoming a business and also how it's becoming kind of like a math equation. So we're going to dive into that right here. So what I first wanted to talk about is how YouTube is kind of becoming similar to a math equation. If you look at really anyone's YouTube channel, their growth, it starts out very, very, very short. Like they get like 3 or 4 subs a day, so they start getting 10 subs a day, and then once they hit a certain point, the channel feeds off of itself. And that is what I find interesting about YouTube. I love statistics. I think that statistics are really interesting for me personally. This is not a negative thing. I'm just saying it's kind of interesting how once a channel hits, I want to say around 50k, 75k, 100k, the channel starts feeding off of itself, and the user doesn't actually have to do a lot to grow it, because people will just tell other people, and then eventually they will find them just because of how big the actual channel is itself, and it will grow off of itself. And I think that's really, really, really interesting. But a downside of that is that bigger YouTubers don't want smaller YouTubers to grow their channels, and they're kind of nudging everyone out just so that they can have the most views possible, so that they can have the most money. Obviously, people do make their living off of this, but the point of YouTube is to share videos, and basically it's just for entertainment, and that's basically what some YouTubers are doing. I'm not going to name any names because I could go into a whole video if I started naming names. But what I can equate it to is like a TV show trying to be the only TV show on TV, so that people only can watch that TV show, and that makes everything stale, and no one wants to watch that anymore because everyone has seen it. And so it's really hard to grow a smaller channel because there's so many bigger channels trying to nudge out everyone else, and so maybe these new and creative, innovative ideas have to go to great ends to be able to advertise their channel and really get it out there. That's my problem right now. I wanna grow my channel because I want to share my thoughts and ideas with a larger audience, and I think it'd be really, really, really fun to have access to a larger audience. But it's really hard to grow my channel because it's so late in the game. There's so many other people already doing this. So when I try to grow my channel, it's hard for me to get to that certain point, like the math equation I talked about earlier. It's hard for me to get to that point where my channel is able to feed off of itself, and that is the hardest part of a YouTube channel. Really, just growing it in the beginning is the hardest part, and that's what I want to work on, being the best YouTuber that I possibly can. But when you're such a small channel like I am, I'm like 480 subscribers. It's hard for you to keep motivated and keep going because you're such a small channel, and you're like, what's the point of this if I'm only getting like 30 views of videos? Obviously, I'm not gonna stop anytime soon because I do really enjoy this. It's a large hobby of mine, but it's really disappointing to see these larger YouTubers basically nudge out the smaller YouTubers, and it's sad because it's exactly like the TV analogy. Like, once people are gonna get burnt out on that, and that's why the gaming community has not grown as much recently as it has in the past, just because it's so stale, and it's so hard for people with new and innovative ideas to grow, and that is the biggest downside of all of this. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed my little rant there. If you guys do want me to go into specifics, I really can. I didn't really want to call anyone out because that's not the point of this video. It's not a negative video. But I didn't want to talk to you guys about that. If you guys do want me to basically call out some people, I can. I actually do have like proof that people are like, no, If you want to advertise on my channel, if you want me to shout you out, your channel has to be different than mine because I don't want that exposure to be happening on my channel. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Bedham, and I'm out. Peace.